Hey guys, how's everybody? You doing well? All right, good. Hey, just picked up in the middle of the afternoon here. It's a little after, no, it's almost 1 o'clock. It was, daylight savings, all that. So we're good. I want to talk about Weddington Green. Now, I had done a thumbnail. I'm going to look at it real quick called the Home Builder Update. Town Center, new homes and retail, Providence Road and Weddington Road. So I got this thumbnail all ready to go, but I started seeing signs in the yard. I live very close to Weddington, and Union County is where Weddington starts, Providence Road. And so I'm up and down up to Waverly, going there this afternoon, going south across 84. So, I mean, I live right here and love it. And but I've been noticing a lot of signs the last few days about reject Weddington Green. Now, in the meantime, I had just done a little research about which home builders might be there. And the tone from the developer was, hey, we've got some issues here. This is what we think the builders are going to be. I'll tell you those in a minute. But I was like, why all the hatred? Now, I'm a guy for progress. I live in Charlotte, Mecklenburg, but I'm just less than a mile from Weddington, Union County. So in other words, my grocery store is in Weddington. That's the one I like to go to, for instance. So all the signs that say this, and a lot of news stories on WBT, the Charlotte Observer, talking about the meeting tonight at 7 o'clock. Hey, Alonzo, thank you, sir. Thank you for sharing your knowledge. Thank you, Alonzo. I appreciate you, man. You're welcome to chime in. I'd love to see who you are and where you are. And if you have a comment about Weddington Green, this all came on my radar recently. Jack gets his hair did. Notice I didn't say he gets his hair done, but he gets his hair did at Modern Pet Salon, right up there at this corner, basically, next to the Harris Teeter. And the owner of Modern Pet Salon reached out. I've been in touch with her husband, who's also an owner. He's also a real estate agent, and great folks. And they love Jack. And I had given him a shout out when I did a video a couple of weeks ago. Then we got to talking about it. But I called Rod the other day. I said, Stephen, hey, Bob, boy, I tell you what, who can I count on besides Bob and Alonzo? No doubt. Thanks, guys. This is kind of over in my neck of the woods in the South Charlotte, Weddington. So I said, Rod, Stephen, man, what's going on? Why all the hatred? And he wasn't sure either. So let me give you the skinny. Weddington Green, 85 acres. And so if you're at Providence Road, you know where the Shell station is? Right across 84 is the church offices, little cemetery back there. And on all the way around that will stay. But all over way down Providence Road and across Weddington Road, NC-84, 85 acres. And it's going to have a really cool park in it. It's going to have a really cool main street. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. Kind of like I enjoy Waverly. I'm going to Waverly today for a business meeting. And so 168 residential units, a park and a main street, some retail and all that. But there are 2,000 people who have signed a petition to reject it. Now, my thought is, hey, we all love this area. We came here for the same reasons. There are people, again, I've made a living out of helping people like Bob and Alonzo and their wives move here. That's what we do. We discovered it. We want to share it with others. Well, there's only a limited amount of real estate. God is not making any more land. So, it is what it is. And I didn't even told my wife, I didn't even notice that land. There are a lot of parcels that have acres and acres of trees up and down Providence Road. You may not have even ever noticed them, but people are moving here. People like it. Weddington's popular. Marvin's popular. The schools are great. But the signs say 2,000 rejected, say reject the zoning. Big signs made, many signs, nice little yard signs. So I found out about the builder. So this video is titled Home Builder Update. If in fact, everything does not get rejected, 168 residential units. My last video, I'll play it at the end here on the restream. We talked about the fact, I'm just going to be here another 2 minutes. We talked about the fact that there will be some single family homes. There will be some units that have masters down, like villas. A lot of them are alley in the back. Very cool stuff. And one thing I read was that not too much impact on the schools because most of these will be master down, which attracts people like me. See the gray hair? Proud of it. So the three builders that they're talking to now, not locked in stone, Simonini, longtime high-end custom builder. Shout out to Alan Simonini. Meeting Street Homes, great local brand. Shout out to Joe. Meeting Street Homes. And then David Weekley Homes, great national builder. Simonini, Meeting Street, David Weekley. That's who's talking. So there's a meeting tonight at 7 p.m. if you want to attend. It's at the All Saints Anglican Church across 84 there, right before you get to Harlow's Crossing. And so that's where the meeting is tonight at 7 p.m., All Saints Anglican Church. And that will be a real dust-up. Let's see what happens. All right, guys. Bob and Alonzo, thanks everybody else that chimed in. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. And we'll see you in the next video.